Welcome to Study Loop.
Hello, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we have the employee class, which we are using the UML to create. So here we have the employee name, the employee surname, employee number, employee salary. And we are creating the empty constructor. So a constructor with no parameter. After that, we are creating the other constructor where we pass in all the that we need. So we have the string and the string sn, which is, so one thing that we can do is that because we have string and an employee name, we can choose to ignore this. Okay, but just to be sure we are talking about or referring to the employee name, we are still going to maintain it. All right, so we have the string. Then here we come to the setters. So here we set the void methods where we set in the employee name, the sign name. Okay, we set in the salary, which is a double. Then we come to the increased salary. So here now for the increased salary, let's say we have this employee salary, then now we want to increase it by 60%. So it would be the employee salary, the original salary that they had, plus 60% of the 60% of the same amount that they used to take. Okay, so this is 60%, that is 60 over 100, and we multiply it by the employee salary. Okay, so this new increment is what has constituted the salary, the percentage increment. So instead of having a hard-coded value like 60 or whatever, let's let the user input, so that we divide it by 100, we multiply by the employee salary. And now we have all the getters. So get name, get surname, get employee number, get salary. Then here we convert it to string. Okay, so here converting all of them using the string template. All right, so after we are done with this, we come to the main class where we would have two employees. So here we'll have employee number 1, E1, and now I'll make it new employee. So this one I'll use the empty constructor to get values for it. So E1 dot, now go set name. Okay, so set employee name, I would have John. Okay, so E1 dot set is the set surname, Actually, I see what we are doing wrong. We need to have a public static void main class where we will just print the whole of this. Okay, so I'll have to move all of these to it. Okay, so now the compiler is happy with us. So e1 dot set, what else we have? Set number, employee number. Let's make it 0, 1, 2, 2. Then now let's set the salary. So e1 dot set salary. We are going to set the salary as 1,000. Let's create the other employee number 2. So employee 2 with the constructor that we can actually load in all the inputs. So employee, and now the name we'll put in James. Then the surname we'll put in Williams. The number we'll put in 0, 1, 2, 3. Then with the salary we'll put in 2,000. Okay. So here let's increase their salaries by 10 and 15% respectively. Okay, so 10 and 15%. Let's increase them by 10 and 15%. So here we have e2 dot increase salary. This guy takes the 15%. The first guy takes in the 10%. So here %. So for us to know the increment that actually worked on them, we would use the system build out print. So we have e1 to string. Let's bring the second one. System.out.print e2 dot to string again. Now let's run to see if everything is functioning as we expect. Okay, so we have the first employee